is the Chrissie Swan Show.
First up, fun fact about the word Wednesday on the Chrissie Swan Show.
Give it to me.
One of the most satisfying words to me in the German language is Mittwoch, which is German for Wednesday. But if you listen to it, it's midweek. Mittwoch.
Oh, that's sick.
It's so satisfying. And I don't know if that's true, but it always struck me that way when I was learning it at school, Mittwoch.
I love that.
Wednesday.
Let's start calling Wednesday Midvoc all the time.
You know that I'm excited because Nazeem Hussain's coming in and I love him.
After 3, he'll be in the studio live in the flesh.
In fact, the first few bits of 3 p.m. are good. We've got a great sing-along.
We sure do.
And followed by Nazeem. But I've got an update for you, an avocado update. Do you remember this time yesterday I said to you, I'm trying out a hack I saw on the internet where you make your guac and then you put a layer of hot water on it and put it in the fridge and then it'll still be green by the time you get home.
Now, I was dubious about this. Your super guac.
Super guac is just guac, but a lot of it. So the first thing I did was I got home and I saw Leo with the guac. It looked beautiful. I said, did it work? He goes, yeah. All that lemon juice you had on the top, I just stirred it all in.
Wait, so I'm lost.
He thought that the water on the top was lemon juice. You're supposed to drain that off.
Oh, so it's a real watery super guac now.
So now no one ate it. But
what a waste.
I know, but I can guarantee that it does work. But you've got to pour the water off.
Leo.
There would have been probably 2 cups of water.
And he just kept stirring.
I thought it was lemon juice. Oh, God.
The Chrissie Swan Show. Chrissie's Clickbait.
I can't wait to say these words. Lizzo is coming to our fair shores. I'm so excited. And it's soon.
Because usually for these, we have to wait like over a year.
Exactly. No, we're talking July.
This year.
This year.
How good.
It'd almost be pertinent for you to get your nails did now in preparation for it. So she's doing Perth, Sydney and Melbourne. July 14 for Perth, Melbourne on July 17 and Sydney on Sunday, July 23rd. You can get your tickets in a week or maybe we've got some to give away, but not now. You can't call now. You've got to wait for us to tell you.
Just before 3 o'clock we'll have them.
I'm so excited. Couldn't you please play my favourite Lizzo song? Yes! Don't text me to my face. Oh my God. My daughter knows every word to this song. And it's a little bit old now, so I reckon she was probably 7 years old. And me and Polly, who works with us, we would beg her to do it. Please, Peg, can you sing Truth Hurts?
Would she do the dance with it as well?
She's basically Lizzo.
I love it.
She's amazing. What's your favourite?
Weirdly, mine's the new one with Scissor. Special.
Oh. How's your self-esteem?
It's actually pretty good. It's back today.
I tell you all the time you're special.
You do.
I do, and I mean every word of it. Speaking of mean, I mean, you know, I'm a weird woman. You know that. And you're knowing it more and more every day. I'm also a very weird mother. My kids don't really understand me, and they're like, why aren't you like other mums? I'm like, sorry, you chose. Listen to this headline. My kids stole a month's worth of treats, so I decided to make them pay. So you wouldn't know this dynamic. At my place, there's a big tub with recess in it. You know, the little snack bags and bars and whatever. And in an effort to sort of streamline getting out of the house in the morning, the kids know where the tub is and they choose what they want for recess.
I love that sort of setup.
It had to happen or I was going to have to book myself into a facility.
Okay.
So that's the thing. And then I've got a drawer in the fridge with the yogurt pouches. Dozens of them. Pick one of them, grab some fruit, away. Good recess. Anyway, other mothers are obviously doing this, and this woman has checked on her supply of play lunches or recess or whatever you call them. She's realised that the kids have been sneaking them out on weekends and after school, not just for play lunch. And she's gone so angry, she's taken the kids' Christmas money.
What? And
she's buying snacks for her husband out of the kids' money. Have you ever heard anything so mean?
I haven't, because also, as if I were to put myself in that mother's shoes, that's a plus, because then on the weekends, the kids aren't annoying you, the mother, asking for food. They're just going and sorting themselves out. See it as a positive.
See it as a positive. I know that you don't have kids and you've never parented, and God willing, that will remain the way it is. But what would you do? I've thought of how I would solve this problem. What would you do?
Like, talk to them or buy more?
Buy more. Buy more, or say you've eaten through a month's worth of play lunches in a week. I'm not buying them again until next month. That's what you would do if you were normal, but I'm not normal. I'd go out and buy bags and bags of the stuff.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
No one, especially women of a certain age, should ever feel invisible, disconnected or unimportant. Priceline Pharmacy celebrates you and all your uniqueness at every age, because at Priceline, it's always a festival of you.
Head in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Welcome, Keith.
G'day, thank you.
Now,
Hi.
don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You're among friends. We've been talking about you a bit off air.
Good things, I hope.
All good things.
Always.
Of course. You're a genius. Your official title is systems engineer, so very clever.
Usually we're calling Keith in when something's going terribly wrong and we need help.
And how often do things go terribly wrong?
Not often. Often enough that I'm still employed.
Yeah.
That's
not-
good.
Not too
Don't
often.
worry, your job is secure. But you are a young man with an old man's name.
I am.
How old are you?
That's a very personal question.
We were guessing in here. I said you wouldn't be 30 yet.
And Jack?
I said early 30s.
Ooh, 30 on the nose.
Oh, okay. So you're 30 years old, which means you were born in what year? I'm not good with maths.
92.
92.
A long time after Keith was popular.
Your name is Keith. Your parents chose Keith. How has it been?
It's been. I mean, I haven't met many Keiths, so it's been good. I'll never get confused in a room with someone else. There's pros to it.
I've just had a vision of you at like 4 years old, cute as a button.
Climbing something.
Your
Keith,
name,
get down!
Your name was still Keith.
Yeah. Yep.
At what age did you realise it was bizarre or like an older name?
When I realised that I'd never met another Keith.
Okay.
I remember being in a doctor's surgery and the only other person there was Keith got called. I was like, oh, this must be me. And it was some, 80-year-old bloke. I was like, oh, that's weird. This is the only other Keith I've met, and it's in a doctor's surgery.
Do you
Can't be
like
good.
the name?
Absolutely. Yes.
I
Guaranteed.
just love it. I love this because it's so easy to call a baby John,
And every other baby is also called John.
Yeah.
It comes back to,
And then apparently
uniqueness.
here, I've not heard this, but you have a nickname, Killer Keith. Is that true?
It is true, yes.
Where does that come from?
That comes from our Fitzy and Whipper up in Sydney.
Right.
I don't know where or why, but it happened, and just like the best nicknames, you can't choose them and you can't get rid of them.
Do you have a big deep freeze in your garage that maybe they heard about, Keith?
Maybe they found me with rope one day, and I don't know.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Do you know a young person with a very old name?
Like our friend Killer Keith
Keith.
in our tech team.
He's 30 and his name is Keith. Did you really appreciated it when I said to him, how's it been?
Yeah.
How have you enjoyed your name, Keith? We've got Anita on the line. Hi, Anita.
Hi.
Hi. What young person do you know who's got an old person's name?
Oh, I know a 5-year-old in my prep year level this year, and her name is Maureen.
What?
I know.
I love it. Is it really cute?
She's adorable. That's the bell ringing right now. Sorry, everybody.
That's all right.
She is adorable, and she's going to be the cutest little nana when she finally gets to that age.
Maureen. What nicknames does she get?
Nothing at this stage, but I do want to call her Mo because that was our family nickname for our Maureen.
Yes, I know a Maureen too. In fact, she played Marsha Brady on the Brady Bunch, Maureen McCormick, and her nickname is Mo.
Yes, I think I'm definitely going to call her Mo when she gets to grade 6.
All right, you get back into class. The bell's gone, Anita. Priceline voucher for you. Ellie, what young person do you know that's got an old person's name?
I know a grade 1 boy. He's just started our school. He's 6 years old and his name is Bruce.
Great name, Bruce.
That is fantastic. In fact, one of our bosses here, it's a similar name to Bruce. He's got a son called Stan.
Oh, I've got an Uncle Stan.
Stanley, which is just gorgeous. Does he suit the name Bruce?
He doesn't. He's a really sweet little kid. So I feel like you need to be a bit rough and tumble if you're a big bad Bruce.
Yeah, is he more of a Jasper than a Bruce?
He definitely would be.
What are his parents like, Ellie? Like, do you like to get a suss at the parents to see if they're a bit rough and country?
Absolutely. We met the parent, for the first time the other day, and she was really lovely as well. Yeah, so they just seemed like a sweet little family.
I wonder if it's a family name or something. Bruce,
Possibly.
it's so unusual. Thanks for your call, Ellie. And let's finish off with Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi.
Your son has got an old person's name.
Yeah, so our almost 3-year-old name's Wallace.
Wallace. Please tell me he gets Wally for short.
Yes.
That's so cute.
We don't even flinch when people say, "Where's Wally?" anymore.
Where's Wally? What do people give their commentary on his name?
Not really. A little bit when he was born, but now it just seems very normal to everyone.
How did you choose it? Where do you find a name like Wallace? Where's the inspo from?
We were searching for a traditional name. We had a few on the list, and then my mum suggested looking in the death notices.
And is that where you found it?
Yeah, so we had it on the list, and then the one and only time I looked at the death notices, the first male was Wallace. So we went with it.
That's so great.
Fantastic. Priceline voucher for you, Elizabeth. I really like looking at the death notices.
I've never done it.
It's really interesting. You can find... I'm probably giving away too much about my personality.
Turn down the lights.
Mystic Lizzo.
How ridiculous.
Wow. Okay, so you've heard of Mystic Chrissie. You've heard of Mystic Pinky. Now welcome Mystic Lizzo. I've thought of a Lizzo song, and the reason I've thought of it is that the one and only Lizzo is touring Australia this July. This July.
So soon.
It's so soon. How can they even do that?
4 months.
I just think of the logistics, the luggage.
Yeah, true.
You know, like this is a big thing. She's playing at Rod Laver in Melbourne. She's playing in Sydney and in Perth. So sorry to beautiful listeners in any of the other cities because you're not going to get her. I've thought of a Lizzo song and we've got 2 tickets to her show.
Okay, you need to write down the song and show me in the cameras so that Marco sees it as well.
Okay. Hi, Marco. Hi, Marco. Can you see this, Marco?
All right,
got it?
I've got it. Let's cross.
And all you've got to do is guess. You just got to guess which one
chorus.
I've written down. Leah, what song did I write down?
Oh, I'm using the magic mirror on the wall. I'm guessing Juice.
It's not Juice.
Oh.
Oh, Nita.
Okay, it's good as hell.
It is not good as hell.
That's what I thought you were going to go with.
Oh, I love that, obviously. Kylie, what is it?
I'm going with To Be Loved.
It is not To Be Loved. I can't believe this. Who knew Lizzo had so many songs?
I know.
Lauren.
I'm crossing everything and going to go About Damn Time.
Oh, my God, I love that song, but that's not the one I wrote down.
What if this becomes Mystic Pinky and we're here for 5 minutes?
Annika, surely. What was the song I wrote down?
Truth Hurts.
Annika, you're going to see Lizzo! Yes! Is that your favourite too?
Yes, I love it.
I love it too. Great news. Tell us everything about it. I'll go with you. I'm not joking. Good on you, Annika. Well done. The one and only Lizzo live in concert across Australia this July.
The Chrissie Swan Show. Chrissie's clickbait.
I mean, look, any excuse to talk about Drew Barrymore.
Oh, yeah.
She's got her own show in the States. I've never watched the whole show.
I just see the snippets.
I see the snippets, and that's enough. God, she's so gorgeous.
I wonder if she misses acting.
She'd be pretty busy. Maybe. Yeah, I think if you're an actor, you'd miss it, wouldn't you? She had her friend, Lucy Liu, on set on her talk show. They did Charlie's Angels together, which I obviously don't have to tell you.
Obviously, I know.
What's your favourite film?
Favourite film? I think it's because it's the first big film I saw, and I loved it. Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle were great films.
I agree. There's absolutely not an argument here. Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, gorgeous.
Name a better trio.
Well, they got along really great on set. Of course they did. And it ended up in the way that most female friendships do.
Right.
Lucy was taking nude photos of Drew.
I was trying to find the nude photographs you took of me on the set of Charlie's in my dressing room.
I have them. You do?
I do,
of course.
Well, I would love to borrow them so that we
And
can...
you look gorgeous, as you still do.
Did you ever do that? Like take nude photos of each other?
I can't say I did.
Oh, well, I did.
Really?
Absolutely. So many photo shoots in my bedroom. Not nude, but like, you know...
Promiscuous?
No, more like modelling shots that we would get dressed up when we were 16 and like pout towards I mean, I'm sure Drew Barrymore's are a lot better than my teen ones, but I just love that story. I love those girls.
Yeah, they're great. And it's so nice that they're all still genuinely close mates.
Absolutely.
Just don't bring Bill Murray into the mix.
No, what happened to Bill? I used to love him so.
I don't think Bill was very nice on set.
No. What a shame. Now, I want to talk about Jewel. I was mad for Jewel in the 90s and 2000s. She came to prominence with this song. Do you know this one?
I don't.
Not really. Hands was also another big one of hers a bit later. She was going out with Sean Penn at some point too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I don't know how that'd fly today. He was a fair bit older than her.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, she's a really interesting woman, and she had sat down for an interview on a podcast, the Very Well Mind podcast, and revealed that her mother stole $100 million off her.
$100 million?
$100 million. And she didn't really realise, didn't know what was going on until she got a notification at the age of 34 that she was $3 million in debt. So in the red or black, I never know which one's which, but she was down $3 million. And her mum had stolen all that money off her.
How did Jewel have $100 million?
She was huge.
So wow.
Massive star. Yeah. Over decades. That's really bad.
How much must you hate your daughter to
Having said that.
steal $100 million from?
Having said that.
Chrissie.
I have raided my kids' piggy bank for milk. On occasion. There was one time when I'd lost my credit card and I needed a few coins and I took them and I didn't return it. I'm a rebel.
I thought you were going to say you stole from Paddy.
No, I'm sure I have.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
What a thrill. Nazeem Hussain joins us. Thank you.
Hello. Oh, my gosh. So excited to be here on your show.
So good to see you.
Mate, it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you around.
I know. We live in the same suburb.
Yeah.
I feel like you're avoiding me.
You once described where you live, and I immediately forgot exactly where it was, but every day when I'm walking in that area, I'm looking at houses. I'm like, I think that's a Chrissie Swan house.
Really?
Yeah. They're not like
what's the giveaway?
Not super modern, but not like a really traditional house that's got not too many pillars. But so, it's just like a warm house.
Turret? Y/N.
I don't even know. Do you have a dog? Because I see a dog bowl somewhere.
Yes. Oh my God! It's Mystic Nazeem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I might have seen your house.
Yeah, you probably would have.
Yeah, or I've just been looking into somebody else's house for a while.
I love that. I love that you're on the prowl when you could actually just call me and say, "Where do you live again?" That could be an option.
But it's often after I've just done Brazilian jiu-jitsu and I'm sweaty and I don't want to be seen by anybody that knows
I don't mind.
Yeah?
I don't mind that at all.
Bit of sweaty Naz.
I love looking at you at any time. And if you want to look at Naz, you can get your tickets to Eminem's Comedy Spotlight Night, hosted by Nazeem, the great Nazeem Hussain. Ooh. April 3rd. Head to comedyfestival.com.au.
Yeah.
You've got a competition that you've got to give a plug to.
It's only if you're in Sydney and you want to see me. You want to see me perform not just to anybody, but to you. And your co-workers.
Oh, a private.
It's a prize. It's a
You're
private.
a private dancer.
I'll be your private dancing comedian.
Yes.
No dancing. Dancing not included. Basically, you need to tell us in 25 words or less why your workplace needs a pick-me-up, and then you can go into the draw to win, thanks to Eminem's Comedy Spotlight. Me. You get to win me for 15 minutes.
That's amazing.
You can't do what you like with me. You need to sit there, shut up, and I will do jokes to you in your workplace.
What can you achieve in 15 minutes, though, Naz?
Mate, I mean, what can't I? Well, I can. Hopefully, I will achieve some laughter. But I've just had a look at the terms and conditions. It doesn't exclude any workplaces, so I might end up at the back of a butcher's shop.
I was just thinking a butcher.
Yeah,
we are karmically we're connected.
Do you think butchers would probably need a pick me up? They're just around. I don't know if you want to talk about something, right? Dead animals all
I know, but one of the great thrills of my life is getting flirted at by a butcher. They are the great flirters.
See, you know what? That's your type, I reckon, a butcher.
What is the worst or strangest MC/corporate gig?
I've done MCing. I've performed in a shoe shop. at a classroom to kids. I didn't even know they were going to be kids. When I performed, a boat is a commonplace for comedians to perform because it's good money.
Like a ship, a big
like a big ship. But I did my first boat gig. Wasn't a big cruise ship. It was a small ship.
Yeah.
And I was starting out. Did the gig. No one was really listening. And it went really badly. I came off stage and I was like, oh man, I'm also engaged to mingle with the audience for 3 hours, but everybody didn't like me. And then I saw I was stuck on this boat. I can't get off. And I saw these Bollywood dancers, they performed, and then they just got on a speedboat and got the hell out of there. The only people that talked to me after the gig was a guy who came up to me and said, one day you might be as good as Akmal. And then another guy who said, excuse me, where's the toilet? And
You're joking.
So I was trying to mingle.
Why couldn't you have got on the boat with the Bollywood girls? That would have been fun.
It was 50% of my duties there were to mingle. So I found they actually had like a casino little theme. So I sat at the table and I was like, this is mingling. I'll play poker with them. And I had my head down, and then someone asked for the rule card, just to look at the hierarchy of hands on it. So I was like, yeah, I'll get it. And I reached across, and there was someone's big glass of beer, and I knocked it over and it spilled all over the felt table. Everyone looked up and they were like, oh, it's that crap comedian from before.
No.
It was a bad gig.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thank you guys. I've been waiting outside for days.
Comedy Festival is about to kick off. You don't have a show this year.
I'm not doing a show. The only thing I'm doing is the M&M's Comedy Spotlight Night, where I'm emceeing.
Yeah, nice.
And there's going to be other comedians who are the up-and-comers in the Australian comedy scene, and they're about to overtake us as established comedians.
It's very exciting.
They're there to steal our jobs, so I'm there introducing them one at a time.
Did you bring us M&Ms? Now I want M&Ms.
No, you can buy them yourself.
Okay.
Let's do this game for the first time with you.
Okay. First time ever. And to lift the curtain, we didn't even have enough time to get a voiceover artist to announce the title.
Oh. Yeah.
So I've just done it myself.
It has a title?
Yeah, it has a title.
Good.
It's called this.
Chrissie's Quickie.
That's not your voice. Is it really?
Chrissie's Quickie.
Oh, man.
I know.
That's good.
So what happens here, Naz?
You that's calling me at night. I had no idea.
Take your clothes off. Okay, so I'm going to give you both a category, individual categories. You've got 5 seconds to name 3 things in that category. Yeah. First person to nail 3 rounds wins.
Okay, got
Does that make sense?
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
Just so that Naz can see how it works or how it doesn't work.
I'm going to play you. This is how long you've got to nail 3 things in the category.
Heaps of time.
That's heaps.
That's heaps.
Okay, Chrissy, you're first. Name 3 things you love about Nazeem.
Oh, his comedy, the fact that he lives in the same suburb as me, and his jumper he's wearing today.
Oh, man.
Nailed it.
This game reveals your subconscious.
It does.
This is fun.
Naz, name 3 nicknames for making love.
Having a root, a short prayer, and fun times.
I'm sorry, what? A short prayer?
Short prayer? I'm going to pay it purely for that.
God smiles. All right.
1-1.
A short prayer?
Mate.
I've never heard that.
Oh, God. Now I can never say that.
I love it.
Chrissy, name 3 celebrity crushes you have.
Oh my God, I can't think of any.
I'm over here.
Glenn Robbins. Oh.
Glenn Robbins?
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
I just went blank.
You
completely
did.
blank.
Taylor Swift?
Drew Barrymore.
There's so many. Okay.
I'm
Naz.
scared. Yeah, go on.
Name 3 Taylor Swift songs.
I honestly have no idea. I don't know any of them. Seriously, I couldn't.
Get out.
I couldn't tell you a single.
This game is over.
I don't know. Any
How
of,
dare you?
No, I'll recognise them when I hear them, but I don't know any of the What are they?
No, I'm not telling you.
Is the crystal ball one?
She
the wrecking
only-
ball? Is that her?
That's Miley
That's
Cyrus,
Miley
mate.
Cyrus.
I don't know. I don't
You know she sang 44 of them.
Did she?
To a captive audience.
If she sang 45, I still wouldn't know any of them.
Okay, one last round. Chrissy, name 3 things you ride.
Go!
Come on!
She can only think of one.
A bike. I'm not very good at this. I was thinking of a man.
Why do you say it?
All right, Chrissy, no. This is for the win, Naz. Name 3 things that get better with age.
Humour, wine, and Chrissy's wine.
Yes! Naz
Nazeem
wins that.
Hussain, yes,
Naz wins that.
absolutely he does. I've got to work on my stun response. Nazeem, thank you so much for
thanks for
coming
having
in.
me.
Get to comedyfestival.com.au for tickets for Eminem's Comedy Spotlight Night. We love you. Thank you so much.
Love you.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Yesterday, you and I had a communication breakdown, a generation gap.
We did.
Normally, it never happens with us. It was thrilling. And who'd have thunk that Janice Ian would have been the catalyst for our very first miscommunication? So the name Janice Ian came up in conversation. I can't imagine why. What were we talking about? How on earth is Janice Ian?
I know, I forget as well now.
I can't remember. But of course, when I say Janice Ian, I'm thinking of the 1975 songstress at 17. Oh my God, this was, if you've never heard this song, look up the lyrics. It is the anthem for unpopular girls everywhere, of which I was one. Probably still am.
That's grim.
Yeah. She spoke straight to my heart, Janice Ian.
Well, my Janice Ian, I was talking about the fantastic Mean Girls character, which you just revealed to me off air that you haven't seen Mean Girls.
I've never seen Mean Girls.
I'm a bit angry because you claim to be a Lindsay Lohan fan, but you haven't seen some of her best work.
Listen, I only like Lindsay Lohan's work at Greek bars and on The Masked Singer.
Okay. Well, Janice Ian plays she obviously was based on Janice Ian.
Right.
And I remember really loving her because I saw this movie when I was a kid, and she's in the working at a store in a shopping centre and sees a teacher outside.
Oh my God, that's Miss Norbury.
I love seeing teachers outside of school. It's like seeing a dog walk on its hind legs.
It's so true. It's so exciting. But it just got me thinking, I wonder if there are other words that I know that you don't know.
Okay.
Like if I said to you, that's bulk, what does that mean?
Well, bulk has two meanings to me. It's either you buy things in bulk or your mate might be bulking in the gym.
No. See, people of my generation, it means good. That's bulk fun.
That's bulk.
That's bulk. That's good.
That's so weird.
Yeah. What about dipstick?
Oh, what you use in your car when you need to check.
Yeah, but is there another meaning?
No.
It's another good one. I got you again. It means like a loser. You're such a dipstick.
Yeah, right. No,
You've never heard that. This is so fun. What about tonsil hockey?
Oh, that's when you're making out with someone.
Yeah, that's kissing. Yeah. Okay. What about gnarly?
That's like what surfers use. Like, that's gnarly.
But if you're not a surfer, before surfing is gnarly.
Does it mean the same thing? Like, that's sick? That's
no.
Cool?
So well, sort of. It can mean bad or good. Gnarly waves means it's a bit scary.
Right.
But gnarly is good as well. What about gag me with a spoon?
Excuse me? Gag you with a spoon?
Gag me with a spoon, yeah. Gag me with a spoon. What does that mean?
I would have no idea. Like, are you asking me to hurt you?
No, it means, oh, gross.
Gag me with a spoon.
Yeah, like, did you see... Just say we're being mean. Did you see her pants? Ugh, gag me with a spoon.
I love that. I want to use that. Gag me with a spoon.
Gag me with a spoon.
Sounds a bit sexual.
It does a bit, yeah. It sounds a bit Army Hammer. Okay, now this one. Bad.
Bad?
Yeah. What is bad? If you say something's bad, what does it mean?
Like, that's just got the one term, like the one meaning for me. That's bad. That's a bad jumper.
No, it means good.
Well, that's just stupid.
No, and even Run DMC wrote about it with the famous lyric from Peter Piper that says, not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good.
That is annoying.
Does it really upset you?
Yeah, that's more annoying than never gonna not dance again.
No, nothing's more annoying than that. Absolutely nothing.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.